we start the show tonight, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely night, and we are still trying as much as possible to keep ourselves safe. You know, the corona, go. It's still there. Corona go. So please, as you are home watching me, make sure anytime you go out, you make sure you protect yourself. Make sure you have your face mask. Face mask. Some of the face masks, when you wear, you look like a rhino. Like how I look right now. But it's still for your safety. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Foster Romanus. And hey, it's about time we get you closer to your favorite celebrities, your favorite superstars, and all of them doing wonderfully, marvelously well. I have a young, fine lady here. Some people are saying she's not young. Some people are saying she's too young. Some people are saying she's old. Some people are saying she's not old. But I have her here. She's doing so well in the field of comedy. One of the female comedians we have in addition to our queen, Lady Jacinta. We have more Queen Craft, a queen, say your king prince nearby. Ladies and gentlemen, she goes by the name Afia Barcelona. Huh? Oh, really?
Yes.
And Barcelona is your favorite team, I guess.
Barcelona is my love, like.
But do you have a boyfriend?
Wajime.
Why they?
Wajime.
When I Jana no jail.
Also a bread.
At the way in the day.
Onye be me and she.
It says I am single and free. You know, I Barcelona.
Single and minding my business.
Oh, you are not ready to mingle. I'm sure somebody out there will want to,
Yeah, my bread.
Are they? So I'm selling her 0202222054. That's the WhatsApp line. She's single and free. 0202222054. Send your WhatsApp messages, and we are live on Facebook as well. It's facebook.com/ETV Ghana. My guest, Afia Barcelona. Let's still continue the Barcelona name. So that's how come you decided to add Barcelona to your name, or how did the name Afia Barcelona come about?
Well, I decided to use Barcelona because I love the team. It's my favorite team by far.
What about the team?
What about the team?
Is it because of Messi or Suarez?
Way back, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Eto'o, and then Messi. So
wow, it tells you what he did. Rivaldo. Micarino Rivaldo played Barcelona.
Oh, he did.
Oh, I know of Eto'o though. Yeah, but Rivaldo, that lefty number 2, Rivaldo. Oh, okay. So why did you decide to use that as a comic, as a stage name?
It had been my Facebook name, and then I would say that now what people describe as Facebook comedians, you know, when you write funny stuff on Facebook, yeah, like that's the name they've given to it. So when I decided to do stand-up comedy, I thought it wise that I should use the name so that it wouldn't skip people. So it would be easier identifying Afia Barcelona on Facebook and then on stage as well, so that when someone is searching for me, it will be so easy.
So take us back, growing up, how was it like? Were you born Afia Barcelona? Oh, you're not born Afia Barcelona. But what's your name? Today we will know your name.
My name? Hey, I don't like the name.
Why? What about the name?
Because of the way my father pronounces it. I hope he's watching. Kwame Aduchi. The name is Irene Okana. Irene. And my name is Irene.
Irene Afia
Sewachi.
Irene Afia Sewachi.
But I was born on Friday.
Okay.
So
you decided to
Afia, yes.
Oh, okay.
And I prefer to use the Afia. You know that Irene is like an official name, except I'm using it in school, work. But meaning I'm going to be friend Irene, I am in Philly.
Like, what should I ignore?
I mean, I'm fear, friend me fear.
Hey, what about so? Now that Irene and you did.
Irene and Kramer do.
Wow.
I know how crass.
So what about to Kramer?
Just say, and check Kramer say son.
Are they? Oh, it's a nice name, it's a nice name. So growing up, I'm sure through school days you had no intentions of doing comedy, or was it a plan? Where did you school even?
My school, my school's baby.
Oh, you're ready.
Me pechini, so I went to Mispa School.
Mispa.
I went to New Era. I went to Wilson. Yes.
Hold on. Maybe son categorically. Class I to class I.
Mispa was from nursery to class 3. And Wilson class 4 to class 5. And New Era class 6. And I went to GHS at Amekome PS. Yes. And I went to SD SHS Agona. From there, I went to SDNS's training, Kwanasu. So I'm a trained nurse.
Wow.
But
why you don't like the profession, or?
I realized I wanted to do other things, and being in the ward would get me stuck at a place.
Okay.
So I talked to my parents. At first it was difficult, but I am here, so.
So you went to train as a nurse, but you're not you're not practicing it.
No.
But you are healing people through laughter and. Wow. So, at what point did the whole, that part of you that could make people laugh? Because I know I've seen your posts. You're very creative with your words on Facebook. You do trolls here and there. You're a national troller. At what point did you realize that you had that gift?
Everyone who knows me growing up knows that when I'm around, it's laughter.
Yeah.
Unless I don't speak, I'm a talkative.
Okay.
And the wittiness comes spontaneously. Sometimes I don't even think about what I'm going to say.
Okay, it just comes.
And everywhere, even at church, everyone knows me. There's this my friend Jemima. She would say that, and then they are sorry, though, simply because I went to church, we closed, and then
okay, and then you.
If you can't say we will laugh.
Okay.
So I think it reflected on Facebook. Yeah. But then 2 years ago, when I was informed to take part in the SM versus Beam Troll, I trolled alongside Teacher Kojo and Waris.
Yeah.
For
I think that was like the first ever troll.
Yeah, that was the first ever troll. Many people got to know about me.
Yeah. So
it was from there I got a number of following in addition to what I already had. So in 2017, I went for pure comedy.
Okay.
And Obi came. Yeah. So there was this, he's not a fool. Jimmy Nwejimike.
Oh, okay.
There was this trending issue on social media, and we were discussing it. So I said something, and Obi say, now if you have a punchline, so you should try comedy, stand-up comedy. I was like, stand-up comedy,
it's hard.
Yeah. So I spoke to a few friends about it, and they were like, it's me. And I said, Ghana dear. Ubian him said, me can't say one to more like it's me. But I wanted to know if I was really up for it. So later, 2018, Augustine Dennis also hit me up on Facebook, and he was like, I read your posts, your comments. I think you should consider stand-up comedy. And I was like, hey, like, me ask Nyankopon kasachem, but
yeah.
So last year, I informed a friend of mine, Danny, and then he said some comedians in Kumasi were about to start Comic Thursday, so he informed Atopa. Yeah, and Atopa called me. We met. And then
your name is Ato Pan. It's not like
Atopa.
Atopa, Ato.
Atopa.
But You can't pause and pronounce. So it's not like
a space behind. So we met, myself and a few upcoming comedians in Kumasi. And yeah, it's a small audition. See, me can't joke here no say if you are up for.
What joke did you say?
Oh, I said what joke.
Yeah, I want to hear that joke. So it's officially the joke that launched your career as a stand-up comedian, right? You'll never forget that joke.
So, you know when the Kumasi Mall was open?
Yeah.
And like many people do not have toilets in their homes. So sometimes you see Profobebre or more, you think they are all coming to shop, but it's a bad toilet. And then you know every shop you enter, they give you
their bag. Yeah.
Obehune bi kuta black polythenes ni ade Charlie.
Oh morning.
I was just advising the guys that more pay hwana. Hey boy, and at the end of that table, so mami nibi no. Be another call.
Oh wow, that's very observational. Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm observant. Very.
So that was what got you in.
Yeah, that was what I told Atopa and the other guys. And he was like, that's a good joke. Yeah.
Wow, and then there you are. Here
and then
you
the
are.
next edition of Comic Thursday, I was on.
You're on it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll come back to talk about Comic Thursdays and then the journey so far. Going for a quick commercial break. Still hit me on WhatsApp 02022222054. I will be right back after this break.
You're a superstar.
I'll see you. You're still tuning to the Late Night Celebrity Show. My guest, I'm sure you're down in stitches already. My guest is a comedian. Afia Barcelona is her name. I see the real name, the pet. And to see how bad they say, wow. Afia Sewa.
Man, Afia Sewa.
Sir, the last one, a very last one.
Yeah.
Say Irene.
Chino. Say Chino cried the mayor freeze.
And Chino, your papa did.
Papa didn't say anything.
You know, Papa, who did the atos, okay?
I mean, anything, because some is my worry.
And say, why would you out to me?
Oh,
and say, our boy, a jowl. When Obisa of Philip, to so I already there.
A young man can't won't trust so I think.
Yeah, you share. Bring, keep it coming. I'm going to do the audition, and then today we'll get a. We don't want anybody to kind of play around. This is serious. We do it. And so you had your first gig at Thursday, Comic Thursday in Kumasi.
Yes.
How was it? How was the experience like? Did it scare you? Did that, encourage you to do more? Did it, get you to tell yourself, say, you know what, let me forget this?
Okay, I think over the years I've built my confidence in talking in front of people because I'm a singer at church. Oh, so I was a little nervous, but when I started talking, it was my first time, so obviously I would sound like a novice,
Yeah.
But I got fans too, Papa been in a year. Yeah, when we closed, they were like, "Oh, we are good, though." And I'm saying, "Yeah, just see pony." Yeah, and then people were impressed. So I was like, then I have a lot of work to do, because stand-up comedy on its own, ocean from like when you look at it close by. It doesn't really have a longevity because as a time there you have to get jokes jokes very running out, so it needs a lot of work.
Yeah. You have to
Yeah.
get something to
But
say
the first
everything.
time was impressive.
So that compelled you say I can do it.
Oh yeah. Many starting a day.
No stopping.
And it's one of the things I have started that I don't have an intention of stopping.
Wow.
Yes.
Mm.
It was a me shada ni baby I made see many so say I'll reach, but all I've told myself is I'll keep
Yankonkwan.
going. Yes.
So have you, I mean, I'm sure you've had other successive, what we call it, performances. Have you ever had a tough crowd?
My first top crowd was Laugh Line. You know, Laugh Line is one of the best comedy shows.
Yeah.
And last year, Christmas. No?
The all
So,
white one.
Yeah, Lexi called me and he was like, Afia, me do too so. Hey, Laugh Line. It's not Accra. And the way people talk about Accra comedy.
Yeah.
That's what I want to teach you, And well, Laugh Line, I'm a nervous, but I pulled through. I did. And it was a good experience. I would want to experience Laugh Line over and over. And I know Lexi has got my back. So
How tough was the crowd?
another tough crowd, political refugee,
Obi and Ponsa's
Obi and Ponsa. That particular show, me and Kasame Philly, honestly. Before the show, I tried my jokes to two strangers. Yeah, it was one restaurant at Usu. The lady was one of the retainees, sorry. Yeah,
Okay, for the year of
returnees.
Yeah, returnees.
So, and the introduction, Keke cracked her up. She was like, "Oh wow, you are good," you know. But me, I make on stage, you know, and
The
me
name
way
was
because the impression the people were giving me from the crowd. But then, like I always say, art is art, and yet the biana ubenya a good day. So, but it was okay. And then I had people who told me, "Oh, nay." So, I think and also so. Yeah, okay.
As an artist, like you just said, how do you deal with stuff like this? How are you able to, get that behind you to move on?
Personally, my mother will tell you that Bibia and found Adia family someone worries about it more than I do.
Okay.
And I think it has helped me so many times. I've told myself that if I can't control it, it has to go to rest. I can't kill myself. I crack it to send me. Look at my hand.
Yes, so. Yes, so.
My muscles crash. Remember, I can't control it. So,
okay.
So what I do, I reflect, and then I make corrections for the next time.
No. How do you get materials? Like you were saying, the longevity of it is an ending. How are you able to, make sure that every other time there's something new here, I need to meet the trend, etc.?
Interestingly, I get new materials every time I'm going to perform. And it comes.
Okay.
You are no near baby so. I get my inspirations from everywhere, from people's posts, from people's comments, baby all around me.
Oh, okay.
So the jokes there, and then an amateur. Just, I think a week before Clemento Suarez married, we met at a wedding, or BMC wedding. When I saw the way in Crawford, and then it was time for
the food.
And then they were on that's why near doing anything on buy. And then I got
a joke.
I got a joke.
Wow.
Like a full performance. So that's how my jokes come.
Wow. So, like you were saying, it just come, from every angle. Is there something in particular that you will never try to joke about, or you are, you're going to go all out?
It depends on the stage, the occasion. Also, normally when you are doing sex jokes on a normal day, they just had sex and some on better now. But I don't hear you. So if it's so if it's something like Valentine's Day, you know, Valentine's is love, sex, relationships. In no dear, you can go all out, and I say the person will state explicitly that you can do this joke. Me dark humor. Because I say me am the pa. So I try to filter my jokes.
Okay.
Normally I say that I see some of people's crazy stuff on Facebook. I have people in my list that first not me to meet you, but I had one lady I respect so much. She came into my inbox and she was like, "Afia, your posts are funny, but that you know." So you can't please everyone, but I try my best to give everyone what they would appreciate. If it's not dark humor and then it's the normal one, you understand? So like I said, it will depend on the occasion, it will depend on the stage.
Hey! I was all about in bed with again. I was all about in bed with again because we had the then you didn't was here okay.
Oh, man, can I kiss?
Going for I'll be right back after this one. Keep the messages coming 0202222054. Stay tuned.
You're a superstar. You're a superstar. You're a superstar.
The Emperor GH comedy writer there now with a song live goes and rapping live now. He say, yo, the way my spirit hey, I didn't know I was a superstar.
Oh, you're a superstar.
Oh, yo.
I sang your song too, you're a superstar.
Yeah, I was surprised you actually knew my song.
It got to a time, now they are to repeat.
Wow.
There 1 week.
Oh my.
With yes,
oh, I'm teary.
I weren't even giving me attention. To me, they delete here.
But you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me.
No, minimum number.
Oh, I'm giving you all the attention in the world, alright? Ladies and gentlemen, you're still tuning. This is a late night celebration, your #1 entertainment show. All the rest of them, I have Afia Barcelona. Yo, you're on tomorrow, right?
Yes,
Laugh Line, right? Where is it?
Snap Cinema. New AMA building.
The new AMA building.
Yes.
So if you want to check her out, be at the Snap Cinema
Come and
tomorrow.
check me out.
And see her do her thing. I'm sure you've seen her skits. It's time to see her do stand-up comedy. Stand-up comedy. If I'm putting you on the spot, what's the Wotonyo?
Yes.
Let's see you sing.
Hey! Why can't man your hair?
Don't worry. What part do you sing?
I sing everything.
Wow.
Yes.
So you can give us an ensemble right now?
Oh yeah, I can.
Ah! You know how we do it here? You know how we do it? Been away from nobody.
Patros can I'm on Febin Town.
Alright, don't worry. Meow. Money is not a problem. How to get is the problem. Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you this. One of my favorites.
Let's feel it.
Michelle, any words?
Don't worry. Just give us the ensemble.
Master the Tempest.
Okay.
And show me me fair. Me cram mama manabo. Organ Afia.
Okay. What's my show?
I mention me fair. A brow show me.
Debut. You mean?
Peter,
you any?
Master, the tempest is raging. The billows are tossing high. When the sky is overshadowed with blackness. No. Some catchers and
Wow!
yeah, dear baby.
Wow! Master. Did you feel the anointing? Who feel the anointing? Who can around home? Wow, that's great. Do you have intentions of pursuing that part of your?
Where I'm coming from, we don't normally do commercial.
Oh, boy, more commercial.
Oh,
Pam 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 panana.
oh, I know.
Emmanuel.
I know, but don't say you should not involved to say the other people. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I am mostly it's within
Just
the church now.
Yeah. Okay.
I had intention of doing music, but the young ones when they say, I mean all the talents, man. I mean to me in church gospel, we rap on.
Oh, you rap as well?
Oh, yes,
Give
I
us a
rap.
freestyle.
Oh,
Mommy. Friday, the freestyle go. My freestyle. My freestyle. Back could be a trip because Obi Cratcher said, or person to you more, who bet me to all the lyrics. It's the end now the rap now act compensate because you had the. I had the omunya capel, see a mom. Until my rap and my nyuma, only nato.
And you better mean not. Modi assemble, me
Yeah,
class and
yeah.
I
had a your viewers they can't see your mom. Why I say come you're very special. Until see, oh lovely voice. Can she do a song? She know all the lyrics.
Oh,
Sister.
let me try. Let me try. When you say about say free.
It's true. It's true.
As our casting it.
I made some suggestions.
Okay, suggestions.
Captain of Israel host. When we walk with the Lord, what a friend we have in Jesus.
Okay, maybe. What a friend we have in Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Adam, what should I and you rare Sabbath thing? I'm busy changing my tone.
Oh, you make us on your Sabbath.
And a happy Sabbath.
Oh, same to you.
What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and grief to bear. What a privilege. Hey, son, I told him, boy.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
to carry everything to God. They be toss. I know it's in it by yourself.
Mirror feel lyrics.
Wow, my rap name.
Rap the tree.
All right, so let's read some messages here. And then this one says, tell the lady, send me feeling no power, but if she's really single, anyway, we can mingle. Giro from Spintex sent this one. And this one says, Esawara, good evening, beautiful lady. I really like your work. I'm Derek from Tema, and I'm ready to mingle with you, Afia. Please give me your contact. Bravo, papa, no dear, no problem, cry. And this one says, Tisha from Akimoda Beyonce. I say, my woman crush, may God plant your feet on higher heights. We all love you. That's true. Afia Barcelona, Woozy, just your composure alone, so on point. Keep it up. And this is from Kuting. And then we say, good evening to you and your guest. To answer your question to her about how to get topics, even your nose mask is a topic for comment. He says, I love the song. Life goes on. Great job. Akunya Michael Charles Media sent that one. And then this one also says, Cecilia Amos Sewa. I dey feel her. Wow. Keep it up, Afia Barcelona. Wow. What a voice. Do you have conflict when it comes to religion and what you do?
There's not so much of a conflict because religion is part of the world. To me, my background, what I've learned and what I know, you cannot really separate the two.
Yeah.
But then, like I said about the kind of jokes I do, I try as much as possible to limit my jokes and you're so profane, you know, because
But can you say that?
the way I do my jokes, that's how I talk.
Okay.
When I write posts, people are like, you are crazy, then. I'm not as half as I am on Facebook, because Facebook, I can't write certain things. Because I have some of my pastor friends who say, and you fit.
Miss Awadi, I bet you deliverance.
So that's how where the person make carry power, but and my limited. And my hair limited.
Okay.
So, but when I'm home, the kind of conversation I mean, we talk about everything. Be beer.
Everything.
She even gives me jokes. So, me try say, menye idea bema, cause the baby ani pabeka.
Yeah.
So, mema kasano aye kakre, and then what they would like, ebe more.
So currently, what would you say is the state of GH comedy since your inception?
Well, people are saying it's now picking up. But to me, I feel like people are now accepting comedy for what it is, especially stand-up comedy. And I think the stage plays as well. Yeah, the nima like ubia can say and those we call F1. But they are now seeing stand-up comedy for what it truly is, especially in Accra. And I think it is impressive. I have a friend in Koforidua. He says he would love that we could organize shows in Koforidua because he thinks they are lacking. So people have seen how Accra is accepting comedy, and then no man who say interesting,
so they want
like so they would wish say every part of Ghana, and I think stand-up comedy is doing well. Comedy as a whole is doing well in Ghana now.
Okay. Have you made money? Are you making money, or have you made money?
Someone said, I think they just want me 5 years and yeah.
Wow.
But I think I've played shows Menyasika, but it's not a lot of money. But I think it's okay because you're a musician and coming underground. You understand? And then
the comedy when you're underground, where
me underground comedian. But well, they were describing you behind So, and I think the COVID too came to worry.
Yeah.
Because people really had plans. And Kasa America shows me and Kasa from last year, and I'm a speedy up. I was like, me I met me then my share my destiny.
Well, yeah.
So even so Corona, so I
just say I'm a superstar plan.
So I think any Corona now in KBS America, like things have reached a certain level. Okay. But once we've started, no, I believe say kakran kakra ebeko. And what is helping me personally is because of the social media, no. Because I realized laugh line cry, and yet so many comedians nekoso, but I started a comedy last year, Alexi Framing, so I believe, and then being a female in a male-dominated field, you know, I am like you be who say oba any other, and then I don't know if there are other female stand-up comedians, but I know of Jacinta, who has been doing it for quite a long time. Magaji, you know. So I think that it would get to a time people would want the female comedians, and if by then it be mekanwa, I believe an overboard meskanaba.
Oh, okay.
Scanning the share anymore. More alert, no Jew. Some money bound.
What am I doing? Monday, no problem. The answer why I registered, crap. So, it's not a problem, crap.
I registered at
Sir.
more Sims 3, you know, almost.
Oh, and yeah, then I'm a fan, right? Mo. Do you feel intimidated being in a male-dominated?
I don't. I don't.
Me.
NTC. Hey. I remember Yene Kumasi NTC Konfanochi. Yekoye games. And after the games, na ye Jamamura. There were about 50 guys. I was the only girl. Me girl. So I never get intimidated where guys are. Obi oni me be anyone who knows me knows that. Me de emema semna. Sorry, emema grona, you know.
Do you think where you come from, the Kumasi now or no, our influence on your craft?
The question is ambiguous, but
There be any ambiguous because you say we are Fantinia naturally a woman, and like you were saying, you're not intimidated by the guys. Like how you from the videos you've watched, we see elements of the traits of a
okay. Well, I'll call them stereotypes, you know. Like I say. Young Casacra said the Yajia to Miss so as anti 40 see a casa. Well, I think it's true. It has influenced my craft, and I think say yeah, because when I write jokes, I write them in English, because I'm preparing myself for international stage, and then I mean good punchlines in English. But then when I meet people, I feel omobeti china so ka china be guy. Na me the china be count. And then the way I'm see kasana guy I don't say kumase for Kumeric.
So the mannerisms and everything. Yeah. Oh, okay. This one is Afia Barcelona. You are very simple. Sabali 2020 from Tema send this one. So what's the dream? Where's the vision leading to?
Like I said earlier, me shouldn't need to say I want to be here. The focus now is keep going, don't stop. I have other plans. Aside the stand-up comedy, I have other comic. We are
still in comedy.
But then I want to see myself on a stage like Comedy Central. You know, stage your body. Even before you speak, you get a standing ovation. I love how Trevor Noah's when he appears on stage, even when they mention his name, Trevor Noah, Orem Krana, you know.
The feeling is a cry, Charlie.
Some more.
Oh wow, I see. So, are you doing it full time?
From where comedy, especially stand-up comedy, is going in Ghana, I would want to do it full time, sometime to come.
Wow.
But I have other plans.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right. So let's wrap up and then let's. Okay. This one says, reminds me. Ask Afia when she's sacking Juma from the house. I want to visit Tilim. Shouts to yourself. Give us your final words and then let's wrap up.
Hey, final words. It's simple. You know, I am brave. I blue blah. No one will motivate you and say if you want to give up, give up. You are all tired. If you have the edge, if you have the instinct, maybe I got people telling me I could do it. Ewe bra na me kran. I wasn't realizing it.
Yeah.
Ebi adi unya. And you say ebi unya ankasa. Unya.
But there's the edge.
And then I'll take this opportunity to greet a lot of people. It didn't mean to me.